Superman is a purely iconic property, loved by countless fans with a massive global appeal, with several media interpretations behind his name. He is the physical embodiment of hope who carries a never-ending faith in humanity. Thank you, James Gunn, for bringing this vision to life through the power of the silver screen. Your work is truly commendable and shall inspire a new generation to simply love and spread peace again through what is known as creative arts. This film is even stated to be on the same par as the Sam Raimi trilogy, which I find to be truly remarkable and even impressive, if I may say so myself. Even with all this praise, critics always find a way to hate on anything. It's insane. Whenever I sat down in the movie theater, I was just mesmerized by the special effects. It felt like Superman was flying towards me, giving me a sense of warmth, comfort, instantly connected to this other world. The costume design, the drama, the campy moments, the dark moments. There is a level of comfort to be found within this movie that is difficult to describe, almost like the safe embrace of a parent. A movie to remind us all to hold on a little longer and to encourage social change and to love each other, as we are all just people with a heart and emotion who all deserve a little bit of kindness. Now, this had me thinking, what does Superman really stand for? Is it world peace? Is it the hope of a better tomorrow? Or is Superman simply a relic of America's history? A champion of a former American way that no longer exists, stuck in a perpetual state as a character never experiencing any growth whatsoever. The true story behind Superman's character runs deeper than you might expect. This is a story based on immigration, power, hope, and so much more. Superman is simply just the ultimate power fantasy. Superman's creators were Jewish immigrants who shared their talents in a school newspaper as collaborators, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. They would face countless pushback from their publishers, but that would never stop them. They had a lot of ambition for this type of character, to bring this social justice warrior to life. Editor at the time, Vin Sullivan, saw immense potential in this strip and took the idea straight to DC. The rest is history, I might add. However, what most people do not remember is that this first issue not only introduced the character of Superman, but also debuted mild-mannered Clark Kent, providing the unsuspectable yet perfect contrast for the strongman hero type. While Superman was a powerful immigrant-coded allegory with utterly outlandish abilities unlike mortal men, Clark remains just as human as the rest of us in a sort of way. Clark Kent was a character that was intended to represent the idealist, industrialist, American worker of his time, yet with a heart of gold. He was the perfect stand-in character for the reader to see themselves in, this more realistic interpretation of a hard-working reporter, acting as a sort of self-insert for Siegel and Shuster to create an outlet for their tormented experiences as an outcasted immigrant child. Superman is the ultimate immigrant power fantasy, an outsider from another world who then was championed as one of America's most influential patriots against corruption. A character with the capability for destruction, yet remaining compassionate for humanity either way. No matter if they hate him, Superman stands his ground as an ideal to break the oppressive assumptions of others and help create a better tomorrow even at the expense of himself. He is the American dream personified in a world where value is losing its meaning. Superman isn't the champion of conformity. The character is intended to represent the desire in all of us to change and reform. To love each other in a society where compassion isn't seen as our greatest weakness, but as our greatest stronghold for paving a way for a better life for those on our dear planet. Now you might be wondering, why does this even matter in the slightest? In all reality, we all need role models to some extent. They help inspire dreams, which then lift us up and remind us that we all have the ability to become something better, to improve, to remain constructive rather than demoralizing those around you with no grace. Morality is a purely human quality, as it's a social construct that doesn't exist in nature without selective input and environmental factors, thus making an emotion entirely unique and special while retaining the status of a universal human experience, which creates a level of comfort for the audience. Identity is also crucial because exploring a creator's sense of purpose for a written work provides a hidden context behind their creative work and also their decision-making skills. The concept of identity further allows the audience to put themselves inside the mentality of the character and to uncover aspects of their psyche they never knew existed, and then reflect upon that stated discovery to take control of their own life. Inclusion and diversity in characters further enhance the story's relatability factor, fostering a greater appreciation for the uniqueness of the human experience. To break the status quo by cherishing differences. Superman as a symbol is one that portrays the dreams of countless immigrant men, women, children, reading their stress away during the Great Depression era. A man from elsewhere who carries so much immense power, yet without any sign of corruption in his heart whatsoever, finding a place he calls home. That is what anybody would ask for, a place of comfort where we can simply leisure and go about our daily life. To have shelter. Earth is just as beautiful as Krypton in his eyes. Life as a force of nature is to be celebrated and cherished as a whole. The complexity of identity furthermore showcases this fact within its entirety. During our every waking moment, life can never stay static with every experience we have, pushing us to new and unexplained parts of evolution. No matter who you are, what you are, where you are from, we as humans, no matter the case, all warrant love, humility, basic kindness. It's simply a conversation about common human ethics at this point that we all deserve as a collective unit. And that is all. Thank you.